Right, what's going on? Right, so last time, like I said, I would go and get some more gifts, so I've been doing that during the little intro bit. So we have some more shit to give people now. Am I going to know who to give it to? No, no fucking idea. Right, let me remember to turn off desktop audio. Right, good. All set. So I have no idea what the fuck we're doing, I don't remember. I remember we finished the trial, but like now I don't know what the fuck to do. Or what I'm meant to be doing. See, it's morning, so we're not going to bed, so we can rule that out. So I guess I'm going to the dining hall then, if I had to guess. And we're probably going to get quite a bit of the way through the chapter, but we're probably not going to trigger another murder yet. And definitely not going to get to trial today. Definitely not. Oh yeah, maybe we should go into the bathhouse. Because there was that thing with Asahina last night with the laptop, wasn't it? Maybe? Nothing in the bathy house? Alright, nothing in the bathy house. Alright, fuck me then. Guess I had that wrong. Oh yeah, we can check out more of the school now that the trial's over, can't we? What do we got? Third floor now? I'm going the wrong way again. This place always disorients me. I don't know what it is, but I can't adjust to it at all. Oh yes, also let me make sure that the options didn't fucking do anything dumb and reset or something like that. Which they don't appear to have, so I think we're alright. Fantastic. Right, so third floor? Maybe? Is opened up now? Although I don't remember seeing another floor, but there has to be. There has to be a way to go to another floor up here. Oh, here's everybody.
Could it be?
Nothing's changed on this floor. The only difference is the gate blocking the stairs leading up to the third floor is gone. I guess that's where they want us to head next. I wonder what kind of crazy stuff is up there. Then something did change on the floor and you're a daft prick for not noticing. Although he is quite spacey, isn't he? Actually, Kaito's the spacey one. This guy's just daft as fuck. How do we get up there then? If there's a third floor, how do we reach it? Because that's the pool. Ah, here we are. Might help. The third floor of Hope's Peak Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Whole bunch of dick all. Probably. Alright, classrooms. Don't give a fuck, because learning's for nerds. And people who want to be remotely intelligent, unlike I. What's in here? Ah, it's the game room, is it? Ah, what's up, beautiful?
So this is...
Let's see.
a recreation room. A place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. It has Othello, shogi, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring! Hello there, allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mags.
So then...
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
Too bad!
Sorry, no can do. Even if I wanted to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Whoops! Nothing, never mind, no, no, no. Anyway, that's it for my explanation. Bye-bye! What they just said. I know, right? It bothers me, too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be that much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really?
So I don't know if I have anything that she'll like, but I do want to hang out with her some more. Because I want to get her to like me a lot. What do we have over here?
This looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just for decoration or something.
There's a locker as well.
It's a beat-up old locker. It doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it.
Oh, but it does come into play later. Oh, yes it does.
There are all different kinds of magazines here on the shelf. They even have a bunch of monthly comics. But without getting regular updates, what's the point?
Yeah, because then you get attached to the story, and then you don't get the rest of it, do you?
There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here? Or was it always part of the school?
Hey, we found some glittery coins for our trouble as well.
A pool table isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? There's a table here. It's kinda similar to the desks in the classroom, but also kinda not.
Alright, let me quickly look at the guide for gifts and see if I have shit, Celeste would like. Two seconds. She likes tea, the love status ring, the Zol's diamond, and the rose whip. Okay. I don't think I have any of that, so I think we're gonna fuck off for now. Sorry, Celeste. I'll come back later, I promise. Hey, what's up, beautiful? I wanted to talk to you as well.
It would seem...
So the third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physics lab and an art room. They also found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. Wonder what it does.
Alright, well that's good to know. This is a pretty cool floor. I like the coloration and the atmosphere. Where does this go? Oh, this is the art room. Alright. Yeah, of course he'd be here, probably looking for fucking smut and shit.
At first glance, it looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off. Or multiple somethings.
Yeah, the fact that there's a statue of a Monokuma here, a little bit.
Is this a statue of Monokuma? Who would ever want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. Well, well, look at all this equipment. It certainly scratches that artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, of course, but they've also collected all kinds of sculpting tools. So, Hifumi, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Charambo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Saburo Ronpanji makes. Charambo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in his Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy, representing the century's greatest quality. Saburo Ronpanji, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Musume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Truly, they can only be regarded as the elite floor. But one of your elite is missing.
You know nothing.
Well, the Elite 3 just sounds stupid now, doesn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. It begins. Today begins my reign as the legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, see, when he said Pumpkinhead, I thought of an entirely different Pumpkinhead. Which reminds me, before stream, I was marathoning all the Candyman films. And it's a really wicked story, but, like, it's a little bit weird.
This is the repository that's attached to the art room. It's used to store different artsy things.
Also, the thing that bothers me about the Candyman films is he's not very creative when he kills people. It's like the same thing over and over and over again with the hook shit. It's just, it's kinda boring, honestly. That's why I like Jason Voorhees so much. He's so versatile. He kills people in so many different ways. It's really awesome. Like, there's the electricity, there's a grinder, there's, being dunked in, like, waste, like, garbage and being drowned, there's harpoons to the face, there's machetes to the face, there's... Well, it's not really Jason in the first film, is it? But there's, like, an arrow that, like, pokes through a bed and fucking through a dude's neck. There's an axe to the face. Like, there's just so much cool shit that Jason can do.
There's something on the floor. Looks like a picture. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if on its own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo, and they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head one after the other. Why is it only these 3 people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window in the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean wherever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak? But there was no time to find an answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by... That's mine! Give it back! Monokuma appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had at answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh?
Isn't that...
They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the Book of Youth. What's going on with that picture? Do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind. I don't even know why I bothered asking.
Hello, Hammers. Long time no see.
There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they used them for making sculptures.
Busts and shit. Not the kind of busts I'm into, if you know what I mean.
A dolly, they must use it to move all these statues around.
Or they could fucking lift them, fucking pansies. Jesus. Is everybody in this school a fucking puff?
I need a dolly to lift the statue, it's super heavy.
That's not Monka TOS, alright? That's art, okay? Don't get at me, Twitch. Right, where are we off to? Oh yeah, we have to go check out, what, the physics lab? That's where I came from. So, we're going this way, aren't we? Ooh. Ooh, I like this even more. What? Oh, it goes up to the 4th floor. Fuck me, there's a 4th? See, I don't remember shit regarding the areas. What the fuck is this then? Or is this the physics lab that they were on about? Yeah, okay, this looks like a physics lab, if I had to guess.
This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom and more like some kind of research institute.
Alright, I don't want to talk to Taka yet, so he can fucking chill out right there until I've searched everything else in the room.
Oh, this is... It's a digital camera. It's got some kind of weird anime-style design on it. It's kinda beat up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yup, it still works. I should show the others later.
Yeah, sure, just take it. Alright, cool. Don't, you know, go and point to everybody else out that it's up here. Just take it for yourself.
They must use these for physics experiments and stuff. There's materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize.
Yeah, well, it's a physics lab. You don't really strike me as a physicist, Naegi. No offense.
This machine obviously has some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this.
So we can't examine this huge fuck-off machine? I was gonna say.
What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
What? What, you want to do some quantum leaping? Huh?
Phew.
That's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy.
A time machine? Seriously? So it can go back in time? Okay then, let me get in there. If I can go back to the past, then I can... This time I'll stop Mondo for sure!
Oh, sorry. Not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. Comes in handy when you, like, leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long.
1 minute?
You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines.
What?
Hey,
Honestly, it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could even live on Mars. But what with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures, you probably don't want to live on Mars.
you guys.
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys have all this delicious air. So don't go messing with it. You break it and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier? And more than that, to go out of your way to say something you know will hurt someone who's already suffering. God damn you!
No, I'd be just like Monokuma. I love fucking with people. It's super fun. So there was an ultimate physicist at one point. That's interesting. I have to take that to note. Oh god. Just the other person I didn't want to see.
This is the equipment room. Super disorganized, and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. Ah, this place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of formaldehyde is almost unbearable.
I'm getting serious.
It's so tempting. Ah, I just want to dunk myself right in it. Of course Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall.
Right, now we have a destination, don't we? Indeedy we do.
When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina? I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall.
Hina.
Huh? I thought she was sick or something.
Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable.
Hina.
Are you feeling better already?
Yeah, I ate a few donuts and that really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. But wasn't it your stomach that was hurting?
Well,
Well, my stomach ache kinda made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kinda fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Asahina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well,
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you... Jeez, your knockers are huge! What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production?
Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. Alright, so let's talk to everybody.
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery.
Could it be?
It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it?
What does that even mean?
That's right.
Never mind, it's about the nurse's office. Remember, there's one on the first floor, right?
well.
I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
So then,
Did you find any protein in there? Or even vitamin supplements would be fine.
I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
That's disappointing.
It is disappointing, like the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing.
Oh, au contraire. Hey, what's up, chicken? Welcome. No more N-words in my chat, alright, chicken? Okay.
There was an art room on the third floor, and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me. I found something while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera?
That's what it seems like.
Does it still work?
Yeah, seems fine.
You know?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing is like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures, maybe? Doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, its appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange.
You know nothing!
Rude, she's not strange. She's Princess Pickles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize this, Hifumi? Of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have any idea how much I had paid that guy to get my hands on it? Wait, that's my camera! What?
Damnation!
Where did you find it? In the physics lab? It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However...
But look at it!
What?
It got all messed up! Like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition. I don't need it anymore. But weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, please feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are gonna need to take any pictures or whatever. Yeah, true.
Yes, no N-words please, or any other racial slurs of any kind. Would be appreciated. I don't want to get in trouble. Oh, I just remembered. I saw Byakuya a little while ago.
What? Where? Where was he?
You're kinda scaring me.
Where was he?
He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have got from the library.
No, 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 no!
So that's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me.
She just ran off.
Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her.
Yeah, I agree with Celeste. By the way,
Correct.
There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I've ever seen before. Oh yeah, apparently it's an air purifier.
huh? What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big?
I really don't get it.
How you doing, chicken? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing alright. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give this a rest already, for serious. Give me back my bright blue skies.
Just forget about it.
Impossible.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. Just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate. None of them budged.
So in the end...
It would seem escape via the 3rd floor is as impossible as we feared.
No, it's not! There's a fucking garden outside! Break the window, you daft shit! I see.
Wait, let us check the regulations real quick. Students may reside only within the school. Leaving campus is an unacceptable use of time. Well, it's not like we can leave anyway, because we're trapped in here, right? So that's dumb. Nighttime is from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Some areas are off limits at night, so please exercise caution. Okay. Sleeping anywhere other than the dormitory will be seen as sleeping in class and punished accordingly. Alright. With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore Hope's Peak Academy at your discretion. Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras. Anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. Once a murder takes place, a class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If the guilty party is not exposed, they alone will graduate and all remaining students will be executed. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. The guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people during any single killing game. Additional school regulations may be added as necessary. Break the fucking window, you twats! As simple as pie! Look at this, I figured this shit out in like 5 seconds! Fuck me, these kids are daft. Fucking hell. What do you have to say, beautiful?
There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room on the 3rd floor. I've no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime?
I don't know what the fuck Othello is. I've heard of it, but I have no idea what it is or how it's played. I know it's something to do with, like, blinking dots or some shit like that, but I don't know exactly how. And that's all I know.
It's no use. Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say. So now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it.
Huh?
A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those 3. And the 3 of them were laughing.
Oh,
It showed the 3 of them together laughing? When could it have been taken? And there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
well then.
Then the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to this school.
Well,
You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it, I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here, or after we got here...
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and then took that picture.
is that right?
That's impossible, after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's... Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forged it. I can't imagine any other possibility. Forged? Is that all there is to it?
Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you.
He's right, but more importantly... On the Nursa topic, there's something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that.
Okay. Let's have at it then.
There's also something bothering me that has been... which I would like to discuss. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina.
Huh?
What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
huh?
It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It is called a tell, something that you can't hide no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer.
Huh?
For real? Actually, no.
Oh,
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's no fair! If you are going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly.
Hina.
Be honest, were you lying about your stomach ache?
Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it.
Are you
I'm
feeling
sure
guilty
it.
about something?
just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just... I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason?
Right, now we have to talk to the idiotic swimmer bitch.
sorry.
To be honest, I didn't have a stomachache. I did it 'cause even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth?
Well,
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost. A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But, I mean, ghosts are...
What the heck?
See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but...
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So, can you tell us exactly what happened?
If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you.
So,
So it happened last night.
Oof.
I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I just ended up getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts.
Donuts again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
sorry.
I know, sorry, I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But,
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse.
To get donuts.
But then I started hearing a strange sound.
well...
Why would you go to the fucking warehouse to get donuts?
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse, so I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what?
No way! A ghost?
Honestly,
It is simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well then.
Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw.
It is a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
You can wait here if you want.
Please?
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
hey,
What are you going to do, Celeste?
there is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice. What about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes.
Yeah, poor fucking Kiyotaka's shaken out of his fucking gourd, isn't he?
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on, come on.
La la, Cthulhu Fagin.
Please?
Shut up! What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
Where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost?
Well,
Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro.
Right to the locker, then. Step out of the way, if you would, Kyoko.
Is this the locker? There was something in here? Huh? Inside the locker is... a laptop? What's something like that doing here?
hey,
I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right, I saw it in the library before.
Ah,
Looks like a laptop. The laptop looks pretty old, and it's all covered in dust.
so...
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. It's broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem...
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power's definitely on. Huh? But I thought it was broken.
I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
then perhaps...
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I am surprised you are able to dress yourself in the morning. Oh man, if I had the Love's Clueless Girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. Well, I did really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now?
But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed? There's one big difference between this room and all the others. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
yes, it's me.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail.
Pornhub, here we come.
It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
So first of all, we have to wake it up. Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There's a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
hey,
There, the icon on the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer, and my raging boner penetrated her backside. Maybe not. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us.
You really came.
Master, you're here. Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
oh no!
It's a ghost! Buddha and sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
It's not a ghost.
What?
Huh?
Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, the tone, and everything.
It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI program?
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine? Reinforcement learning?
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more,
That's it.
just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. Is that why it is called alter ego? A fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room, where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire.
I thought you were only into 2D.
This is the most excellent 2D possible!
But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if.
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean,
that aspect?
Anyway,
Let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically. How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Only gave me a general idea,
well,
but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master,
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps the secret of this school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
that's right.
It's gonna be a while.
Leave it to me.
But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So, because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart, it also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
Set is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But if you leave your door open all night, then...
it's true.
There's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time, different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but... Is Master... For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Chihiro is dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chances that Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
It's like,
Somehow, I feel kinda sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
what?
Are you sure about that?
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. The AI seemed totally different from when we first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming? Or could have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, hero?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could look for call for help from the outside.
But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well,
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access...
That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time.
Oh, yeah, true.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
Of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise. Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
I...
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the main hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue. Dun da da dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up!
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome something? Monokuma?
What the heck?
You guys all seem in a remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? No fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like, do it? Wait, what? What do you mean, do it?
Yes.
Ew, gross. You said do it.
Just the worst.
What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
Huh?
Nice cover, Celeste. Very, very smart.
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women's sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group should go first.
Why not just go together?
Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which... Okay, boys, why don't you head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Oh, jeez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square.
Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with the ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Oh.
Damnation! Nuts and damn it, we totally lost! Another day without getting to take my very first bath here.
Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow.
Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on!
Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is, this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's...
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right!
I thought you were all about the 2D.
All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back to the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What?
What?
But what about your man's fantasy?
I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or your dreams or of adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
This is kind
I see, I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours.
That's what Google is for, my friends. That's what Google is for. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone, but to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
Fantasy. Fantasy. My fantasy.
So I guess you dig the real thing, just like any other guy, huh?
The only reason I care is because it's a good reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure.
Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Oh man, what a nice bath!
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a true pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but...
Sorry, no time for that!
So in the end...
that's what I figured.
Hey, what's up, Awful?
The game made Tim go through with the fantasy? Really? I'm gonna have to look up that screenshot then, honestly.
Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would have never let that last for long. You're all so terrible to me.
My entire existence!
Everyone's so cold and mean. Even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Oh, have I got your attention? Pooh! Then let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya later!
No questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem...
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again. Providing us with a motive to get things moving.
huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore.
Me either, I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay, we have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it, come what may.
Sakura is just a wall of muscle, dead ass though. I'm more interested in Celeste and Kyoko if I do say so myself.
With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
To be kept waiting by the likes of you. Rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead.
Byakuya, did you get here early?
Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot.
It's the same as always, I see. Her, on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self.
So now she goes from maniac to depressive whenever she sneezes? Seems kinda late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. So when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh?
Well,
Anyway, it looks like everyone's here.
So then,
Which means...
Kyoko, if I remember correctly, looks like she's looking at the camera. I'm gonna have to look up a screenshot of it. I really am. I need to see that image. It will complete me.
you guys?
Looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you subject us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, we're not gonna lose to you ever again.
come on!
You don't have to get so defensive, calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up till now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to get you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt.
Without further ado, I give you this! $10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive!
She's got the same thing as Launch from Dragon Ball. I have no idea what the fuck that is.
What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right?
Yeah, but money's worthless unless you can spend it on strippers, so what's the point?
So that's the motive you've prepared, is it? $10 million is...
It's not nearly enough.
it's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is the gold standard, so to speak. Whether it's in a mystery novel or the real world. But
What are you saying?
there's no way we kill each other for money.
Of course.
She's right, you can't simply purchase a person's life.
Slaves. Sakura, slaves. U.S. history would heavily disagree with you.
You can say 10 million or however much, I don't give a crap, for serious.
Yeah, they're all right.
Lunch was the really ditzy blue-haired chick that when she sneezes, her hair turns yellow and she turns into a gun-wielding badass who shoots first stacks questions later. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell, honestly, I have no idea. The only blue-haired Dragon Ball character I know is Bulma, so...
Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, not even just money. From now on, no matter what you do, we won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough.
I can't wait! I can't
The most
wait!
important thing is to live a pure and normal communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right?
The money's sitting there, just fucking split it between you all! Fuck off back to your rooms! Easy peasy! These kids are fucking dumb as hell, man. These kids are fucking daft. Good lord. These kids are fucking seriously retarded. Have one person take the money, and then divide it all amongst yourselves so Monokuma can't track exactly who has what. Easy peasy. Don't put it in your rooms, hide it somewhere in the school where Monokuma wouldn't be able to find it. Easy. Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? Can't judge others by your own standard.
Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable.
I'm telling you.
Hifumi, what about you?
You know nothing!
I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and DVDs. Then...
Hey,
Just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly.
Ugly?
Don't worry. Either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That is the nature of this game. I'll get a link for reference, but you have to have watched most of the original Dragon Ball to know who she is. Yeah, see. I tried to watch Dragon Ball when I was a kid, and it got boring, because nothing ever happened, and it was just people screaming at each other and muscle and shit like that, so I got bored. Like, extremely bored.
It is officially nighttime.
So I never finished it. Like, I know there's like so many different seasons and shit of it. Like, there's Dragon Ball Z, there's Dragon Ball, there's Dragon Ball GT, and then there's like other shit. Like, I don't have that much time. It's like Naruto times 300. I don't want to expend that kind of time on a series that I don't really much care for. I like 18 though.
It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, I'll be leaving my room door open to make sure nothing happens to Alter Ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target.
because
Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
you know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How about that?
And don't think about that whole money thing. Got it? Good. Then let's break. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right. Alright, let's have a look at this. Oh, I've seen her before. Oh, yeah, I know yeah, I've seen her before. I know I have.
As soon as I was back in my room, I crawled into bed.
Mostly in porn, though, I will say.
Money, there's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anyone else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having our secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it seems completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different. I'm sure of it.
Because of the program Chihiro left behind. Alter ego. We finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Yeah, I didn't know her name, but yeah, I know her by appearance. I've seen her before. Definitely.
Little kids have it so easy. 'Cause they can put Lil in front of their name and right off the bat everyone thinks they're cute.
Or SoundCloud rappers.
Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Lil Monokuma.
Never.
See, just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils.
You'd be surprised.
More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, Lil Arsonist, Lil War Criminal, Lil Destruction of the Environment, Lil Hit and Run, Lil Death Tax, Lil Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter. Our dreams are expanding. Ding ding.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to disagree with that whole sentiment. Ding dong bing bong, motherfucker.
Good.
How the fuck did
morning,
Monokuma fix my
everyone.
room?
It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially
I'm definitely
over.
gonna beat this before
Time to
Tim. Yeah, I'm
rise
on
and
chapter 3.
shine.
We haven't come across, like, the murder or the investigation yet, but like I said, I know the game, so I know what happens, so it's not very interesting for me, but it's interesting for everybody else, I guess.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
If they make another Danganronpa game, though, that has trials, I swear to God, I'm gonna be on top of that shit so goddamn fast. I'm gonna get that shit on release day. On fucking release day. Like, no doubt, if they release another Danganronpa.
Well then, I guess I should head to the dining hall.
Right, off to the dining hall we go then. So we have a fuck ton of gifts and shit for people. It's not free time, so we can't really hang out with anybody, so there's no point in talking to any of them. Yeah, I know, I was there for Tim finishing chapter 3, I think. Because I remember watching the execution.
Could it be?
So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just us 7. Byakuya and Toko are a lost cause, but...
It looks like Taka's decided to stop coming for good too.
It's like he's just given up.
For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make him better. Oh, on another topic. Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems.
Correct.
I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either, but... Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but... It's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt. No, I watched my buddy play through Ultra Despair Girls, and it is not my Danganronpa. I can't play a Danganronpa like that. I like the trial style and trying to figure out the mystery too much. Like, I could maybe play another style Danganronpa, but not one like that. I can't do it. I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Yeah, it's super weird. Like, the 3D kind of aspect to it is just... It really puts me off. I don't think Danganronpa looks its best in that style, if you know what I mean. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
Oh.
Although it is a supporting story arc, so I can imagine them not doing it, having it be trial-based, but it's just, it's not my kind of Danganronpa. I don't prefer it over this. Like, literally, this is gonna sound really weird, but I am not the kind of person to play visual novels. I'm not into games like that, but this game is my ideal visual novel, pretty much.
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why do we need to make it a rule about it?
Well.
That's a good question.
Hey.
Do you have any thoughts on that, Hifumi?
Oh.
No, it's just like you said. We all need to be very careful.
Huh?
Say what?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips.
What?
Jeez, why are you talking like a pissed off drill sergeant all of a sudden? 'Cause he's guilty.
We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms.
Oh, do we get free time? This sounds like the free time music.
What should I do today?
Free time, yep. Nice, so we have free time music. We're gonna go hang out with Celeste some more, but I'm gonna have to go and buy some gifts that she'll like, because I don't think I did get anything that she will like. This is the laundry room. I don't know why, but I always think this is the school store. Also, like, the layout of this Danganronpa, like, in terms of where shit is very inconvenient. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. Like, having to run back and forth to get to different things. Yeah, I know, but, like, I have to be sure of what she likes. I know she likes the Rose Whip, I know she likes the Love Ring, or whatever the fuck it is. And I know she likes tea. But I don't know what else. So I'm gonna have to, get gifts for maybe, like, 5 minutes. Alright, she's not gonna like those. That's not her style at all. I have no idea what the fuck those are. They look like slippers. I'm not sure, though. She likes the civet coffee, too. Alright. I'll keep it in mind, then. More Little Mac boxing gloves. We're not gonna be fighting Mike Tyson anytime soon, though. That looks like perfume or some shit. No idea what that is. Looks weird. A baseball? Okay. Pretty sure the slippers are for Fatty. Yeah, we don't talk to Fatty, so I'm not really concerned. Another stupid hairpin. Also, I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck a pair of boxing gloves would fit in a capsule like this. I mean, I know it's not meant to be realistic, but, like, it's just a little bit silly. Like, it's comical in a way. God damn it, that's like the 10th pair of haircutting scissors we've gotten. Okay. What are those bloomers that look like candy wrappers? Okay. That's for Aoi, I know that. She likes sporty stuff. I know that. And she also likes donuts and water gear. That looks like a croissant, but like burnt or something. You're worried about the boxing gloves, but you get a freaking sword in them too? Yeah. And a telephone, apparently. No idea what those are. Slippers again, I think. Sorry, this may take a while for me to get what I want. I have no idea what the fuck that is. There's some presents in V3 that I have to buy, but I don't know how to unlock them. Because you get them from a casino, but, like, I don't know how to, don't know how to get them. That looked like Elmo for a minute, kind of scared the shit out of me. It's just like, oh god. Fucking hell, don't scare me like that, Elmo. Seriously. Black croissant is probably a thing Celeste would like. I think it's for Byakuya. I'm not sure, though. Donuts, those are for Aoi, obviously. Okay. My virgin eyes. Would you give me a fucking thing of tea, goddammit? Need to go talk to waifu for a bit. Oh yeah, and can you not spend time with Kyoko? Because I was pretty sure you could. I know she wears spats, so... Ah, there we go. Say the word and it shall be granted. Thank you very much, game. See, I begged it to give me tea so I could go talk to Celeste. It was meant to be, fellas. It was meant to be, honestly. Celeste is the ideal girl I would go for in this scenario. Celeste and Kyoko. Those donuts are actually flotation devices. Yeah, they're just made to look like donuts, but because they look like donuts, that means Aoi likes them. So I'm guessing everybody is on the next floor. Where does that go? Oh, maybe that goes up to the floor that's all fucky, or whatever, later on. I don't like the way this one controls. It controls like absolute dog shit. I'm going the wrong way again. I always get disoriented and turned backward because everything looks the same in this fucking area. It's specifically this area too. Like every other area I can navigate perfectly fine. Like I can go up here, like up the stairs, right? And be like, oh yeah, the library's to the left. Nurse's office is right there. Gym's over there. And then I can be like... Opens up after this trial. Ah. I thought the 4th floor opened up after this trial. I could be wrong though. Like I said, I've only ever seen this one. I've never played it for myself, so I'm not very sure of the layout. See, Danganronpa 2 is very different, because like it's like an overworld, and you just like go to each island, and each island counts as a specific area. And then there's areas within each of those specific areas, so it's a little bit different, but I think it's easier than this. Just by appearance, like by the way it looks. Alright, there's Aoi. We're not looking for Aoi. Oh, you know what? Celeste might be in the dining hall. Maybe I should check my map. I just figured everybody would be up here, but I'm not sure if that's the case or not. Physics lab. Okay. Art room. She's in the dining hall, isn't she? She's in the fucking dining hall, isn't she? Nope, Hifumi's in the dining hall. Where the fuck is Celeste then? What? Where is she? Can we not hang out with her right now? Oh, there she is. Rec room. We can't warp to the rec room? Alright, but it's on the 2nd floor, I think, is the rec room. No, it's on this floor, isn't it? This is the physics lab, so Kyoko's in there. I have to figure out what Kyoko likes, because I want to hang out with Kyoko a bit. I like Kyoko a lot. Kyoko and Celeste are my favorites. Aoi used to be one of my favorites, but my buddy was like, she does absolutely fucking nothing. And I was like, oh shit, you're right. I was like, you're right, she absolutely does nothing at all. Like, literally nothing.
Did you need something?
Well, if it isn't the D-rank Makoto, is something the matter? Should I hang out with Celeste for a little while? Yeah, buddy!
This is fine.
Well then, shall we have a bit of conversation? But don't misunderstand, I have no affection for you on a personal level.
Not yet, you don't. You will soon. Who's my favorite character from DR2? I don't think I could give you a favorite character overall, but like my favorite male characters are Kazuichi, or as I like to call him, Kakzuichi, and Fuyuhiko. As for female characters, I would have to say Ibuki and Peko and Chiaki and there's one more, but I can't remember her name. It's not Sonia, it's not Mikon, it's not Akane. I could have sworn there was another girl. There's Hiyoko and there's somebody else, I think. I could be wrong about that, though. That could be all the females in Danganronpa 2. Maybe it was Sonia I was thinking of. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Celeste a present? Yeah, hopefully she'll like it. Otherwise I'm fucked. Because I didn't save. Coffee?
I am so happy.
Are you paying that tribute to me? How delightful. I get the impression that she liked it. That's good. Look how quickly we've become close friends, Makoto. Have we?
Indeed.
So let me share with you something. I will tell you about the biggest crisis I ever faced in my gambling life. Biggest? You had a gambling crisis? What happened? This shit is hilarious. A shadowy organization was hosting a mysterious tournament. The game in which I participated was called King of Liars. King of Liars?
Are you okay with this?
It was quite a severe game. When you enter, they strip you of all your assets, money, property, everything. You must use your wisdom, cunning, and luck to battle through challenge after challenge. For the final match, I had to face off with an odd duo. They called themselves the Honest Woman and the Liar Genius. Wow, they sound pretty scary.
Actually...
Oh, that part is not important. But during a break, I was careless and spilled some tea on my clothes. I was terrified that the stain would never come out. That was a very difficult time in my life. Huh?
Honestly...
I was forced to win more quickly than I wanted so that I could rush to the cleaners. I was able to get the stain out, but it was perilously close. If I had waited even another hour, I would have been forced to throw out my favorite dress. That was her crisis? The biggest crisis she ever faced? I just don't even know what to say.
No, I'm not thinking of Akane. I don't like Akane at all. Yeah, Mahiru, that was, yeah, photographer girl. She was pretty cool. That's why I was like, I could have sworn there was another female, but I can't think of who it is. Positively dizzy from Celeste's fearsome past, I went back to my room. And we had some more free time so I can hang out with Kyoko, hopefully. Kyoko... I spelled her name wrong. Kirigiri Gifts. What does she like? She likes the coffee, the blueberry perfume, the rose in vitro, the cherry blossom bouquet, and Bajobo dolls for some reason. Alright, blueberry perfume. I think I have some of that. Ah, fuck! Who is it?
Huh? Sounds like someone's here.
Yeah. It's probably somebody I don't want to see. Called it.
Taka?
Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro?
Huh? You mean alter ego?
He's still alive?
No, not quite.
Let me see. I want to talk to him.
Taka? The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Kyoko said we're not allowed to use alter ego. But even so, I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going?
Or you could just tell him to fucking sod off and go back to his room. For someone like Kyoko, I'm surprised about a couple of those. Didn't see her as the girly type. Oh, Kyoko? I don't know, I think she's more of the refined, very selected taste in particular things type. Most stoic people are like that. Like the kind of very sensible, calm, rational types. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's only one or two times Kyoko becomes a little bit, like, where she loses a bit of her composure. You know what I mean? Like, there's only, like, one or two times where she breaks character in this game. But they're very fitting events for her to break character. I think my favorite character break is Celeste later. Fucking hilarious. It's awesome. Love me a girl like that.
Okay, so there's laptop inside the locker, understand? And on the laptop there's a program called Alter Ego.
How do I talk to him?
Oh, well, you just tell me what you want to say and I'll type it for you.
Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me?
It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth, from the bottom of his heart, he forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please. Okay. I typed the questions exactly as Taka had asked them. And then...
So,
Do you hold yourself responsible?
but...
If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape, all of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth. The one asking those questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. So that must be why he feels responsible. The screen suddenly went dark, and what happened next was...
Stop fucking around!
You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you? A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Hell, what am I saying? Of course you do!
That's...
So...
Sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him.
Yo,
So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time and get all depressed? Take the time to indulge your regrets? Might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might not work for some people.
What if I said it with that kind of condescending tone? Taka?
Yeah, here's where shit gets weird. Yeah, and the fact she is so stoic makes those moments a tad more interesting because it gives her more personality. I still think this is like the worst personal transformation. Oh yeah, Taka. It's really out there, and it's very strange. It's starting to sink in. The way a bucket full of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge.
Huh?
Those words, deep within my heart. They're inside of me.
Taka?
Who the fudge is Taka?
Your eyes.
F you!
Hey, don't worry about it. Guess I kinda caused a scene, huh? Shoot, man.
And your voice.
Yeah!
I'm a new me. Ha! I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now, you dumb butt!
Okay, Taka, just calm down.
What?
I am calm, and don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me! I am me!
Taka let out a boning, chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on!
And I took off after him,
But someone stood in my way. As if tagging Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing room.
Just a second.
What do you think you're doing? Kyoko! Oh, no, see, this is just...
Enough already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems. And not just for me, for everyone. Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here. Now. Okay.
Thank God Celeste beats the black hair back into him with a hammer, though. Yeah. Think fuck. That's also why Celeste is my favorite. She kills two of my favorite characters. Or, my most hated characters, rather. One of my favorites kills two of my most hated characters. Although, I agree that Hifumi is how, you know, a nerd should be. Precisely. But it's like a stereotype nerd, you know what I mean? Like, that's what everybody imagines every anime fan looks like. So, like, I don't know, it's kind of a piss take, in a way.
But still, what was with Taka's sudden freakout? I'm seriously worried about him.
Yeah, Taka is a character I really don't give a fuck for at all. Like, Hifumi I don't like, but I can at least respect because it's such a fucking piss take, you know what I mean? But Taka I really don't give a fuck for, either way, like at all.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Alright, we done then, Monokuma? You prick?
It's nighttime already. I guess I'll have to wait till tomorrow to figure out Taka's whole thing. For now, time to sleep.
I can't read. Although you guys know this already, don't you? Exactly. How long have I been up for? An hour and a half? I'll go for like another 20 minutes.
You want to know why I hate video games? You might not believe this, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They'd just bought the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours. But not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies. Even though I never actually played it.
And I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
Well, to be fair, Taka was completely useless in this situation, other than being a likely candidate for being a victim, being the ultimate moral compass and all. Exactly. Like, he was made specifically to become a victim. Like, with this whole personality and his whole, like...
Good morning, everyone! It is now 7
design and
a.m.,
everything.
and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine! Get
It's
ready
just
to
predictable.
greet
When I first saw
another
this game, I knew he was gonna die at some
beautiful
point. I just didn't know when.
Alright, I need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to tell everyone what happened with Taka yesterday.
Yeah, he had a personality switch and freaked out like a fuck. Yeah, but Celeste's character break is probably my favorite thing in a Danganronpa game. Well, one of them at least. She sounds so fucking sexy when she's angry. I know that's weird to say, but it's true.
You know?
Yo, I've been waiting.
Huh? Are you the only one here? Where's everyone else?
They went on ahead.
Went on ahead? To where?
Hey, come on.
We can talk about it later. For now, let's go take a bath.
Bath?
Honestly, I wanted to see him kill someone, especially after his whole Mondo Taka transformation.
Yeah! Someone help! Hifumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me! I've never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now. What happened? She's trying to kill me! Hifumi pointed at... Huh? Kyoko's trying to kill you. I never said I was going to kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. The same mistake? What did he do?
So...
He snuck into the dressing room in the middle of the night and accessed Alter Ego without permission. And when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely.
Huh?
What were you doing? I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle didn't work,
Listen to me.
I suppose I have to clarify myself further. Please don't kill me!
Wrong.
I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you.
How very sad.
Hifumi, can you tell me what happened?
Well...
I was talking.
However...
Which was prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see? Talking to her was just so much fun, and I just...
Whoa, okay, time out. I can't even believe I'm about to ask this, but... Hifumi, you're not gonna tell us you fell in love or something, are you?
That I, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, would ever fall in love? That's...
Well...
Wait, no way! Is this love?
According to the spirits...
I happened to do a psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once. And that guy was seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and everything.
How about that?
And your eyes just now, I saw the same look in his eyes!
You know nothing!
Shut up! She's not a mannequin, she's an angel!
I feel as if...
And don't bother telling me angels exist. What we have can't be defined by your petty words. Yeah, you're totally in love.
So how did things end up like this?
Well, at the beginning, I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. But then I was poking around at her settings and stuff and saw she was a well-designed program. And it was like, how can I say? It was the first time I was ever able to talk like that with a normal girl. But she's definitely not a normal girl.
What?
Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Your stories are so interesting, Hifumi. Come on, tell me more. I want to learn everything you have to teach me.
I suppose...
That's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me. Besides my mom, I mean.
Hey...
Your mom said stuff like that to you? That's kinda amazing all by itself.
That's why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. And before I knew it, I found myself, you know, liking her. Her face, her personality, her voice, even her keyboard.
Well...
Even the keyboard? I think you have misunderstood this situation, Hifumi.
Are you okay with
Alter
this?
Ego was not interested in who you were. It was interested in what you knew. It is an artificial intelligence. It exists to learn. Of course it wanted to hear of things it did not know. You are an expert in many things Chihiro would not have taught about, for what it is worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants that information. That is all.
I know that.
I know. I mean, I do know that. But still. Are you saying it's totally hopeless? Yeah.
You gotta be freaking kidding me!
F you!
Hey, you jerks! I'm sitting here listening to you guys jibber jabber on about whatever!
Yo!
Oh, Taka, are you back? Who the hell's Taka?
Huh?
You? Listen up! I'm me, got it?
What the heck?
Huh? You're who?
What?
Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo, so like Kiondo, I guess? I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe. What the heck kind of fusion is this?
What's happened to you, Taka? Actually, I told everyone what had happened the day before.
Good, let her do it. Goes back to room. The cold-blooded killing machine of desserts and fried chicken, yeah. And, you know, Kleenex. Something tells me that keyboard is a tad stickier than before. Don't put that image in my head, please. Like, this is gonna sound hella gotchi bus, but hear me out, alright? If it was an attractive dude that I was thinking of jerking it, it wouldn't be as bad as an unattractive dude jerking it. Does that make sense? Or does that just sound gay as fuck? Because I'm pretty sure that sounds gay as fuck, but I don't want it to sound gay as fuck. Not that being gay is a bad thing, but I'm saying if I had to have the image of a dude jerking it, I would rather it be an attractive dude than an unattractive dude. I hope that makes sense. I might have just buried myself like 6 feet deeper because of that, but whatever. So because of what Alter Ego said to him...
Are you sure it's Alter Ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him.
Ghost? No, there's no such thing. What are y'all whining about? Come on!
What?
God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, Hifumi.
Yes?
Yeah!
I don't know what you're thinking, but...
F you!
Bro belongs to me.
Huh?
Yeah!
Alter Ego, he's an exact copy of the one who gave me my soul back. And I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again, fudging idiot.
I'm afraid I can't allow that.
Not like you'd want the keyboard after Hifumi was done with it. What?
So it would seem.
I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have this opportunity, let me say this right now.
That's it.
Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of true love.
Well, me and him have been mended together in the white-hot heat of friendship.
Hey, come on, you guys.
Moron, talk down to me and I'll ram my fist right into all 4 of your vital points.
Completely
Well, I punch at the speed of sound, and I don't have any arm hair, so there's no drag.
Enough already.
Knock it off, both of you.
Hey,
This doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues. Kyoko's right. If anyone dares disturb our peace any further, they'll have to deal with me.
What?
Yeah, now they both shut up. They're like, oh, fuck that. Nope,
Anyway.
not worth it.
Until Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear?
So?
I can't hear you.
I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah!
Got it.
so then.
Okay then, let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too long.
Hey!
Are you sure it's okay to let them off with a warning?
Indeed.
Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine.
I doubt Hifumi could throw a single punch without needing to catch his breath. Yeah, he's probably too weighty to even get his fucking fist across in time. Or... You know what? We should call Hifumi Mr. Ham Hands.
After watching Hifumi and Taka leave dejected, we all went back to our rooms. It's still morning, but because of everything that's happened, I'm tired already. Well, anyway, I just have to pull myself together. So what should I do with the rest of my day?
Yep, see, there's your proof that I've seen DR2. Now you know. You know for absolute sure. Leave the area? Yes. Let's go... I want to hang out with Celeste some more. I know it's dumb, but I want to hang out with Celeste some more. Alright, but I have a pretty good idea of what Celeste likes, so I'm gonna have to go buy more presents. Before I go to the laundry room again, let me go back this way. Because I don't think I have anything else Celeste will like. Yeah, there it is. Perfect. I think you're gonna love my new emote. Awful. My new emote is gonna be wicked. I think you'll like it a lot. Unless you haven't played V3. If you haven't played V3, you probably won't understand it. But it's literally like one of the catchphrases of one of my favorite characters in V3. And I figured it would make a really fucking good emote for when I fuck shit up. You haven't played V3, you need to go play V3. When you get a chance, you need to play V3. It's super fucking good. It's like ridiculously good. It gets so goddamn good. Some of the murders, like, there's parts of the murders that wouldn't make any fucking sense at all in a real scenario. Yeah, Mew is a V3 character, yeah. Oh, hey, look, something new. You know what? I think Celeste likes tea. And we got a ring, nice. Let me pop in another 30. I think that's a repeat. And then I'll do like 15. I don't know what the fuck that is, but that doesn't look like something Celeste would like. But I'm gonna check out what that tea is. I'll recognize it by name, so I don't like fuck up and give her the wrong shit. Yeah, rosehip tea, I think she likes that. Let me double check. Yep, she loves the tea. Awesome. See how easy that was? Alright, and then after we get Celeste all finished off, I'll start hanging out with Kyoko. We should be able to finish off both of them, I think. But I'm gonna have to figure out where the fuck Celeste is, because I have no idea. Before I run around all over the place, having to fucking go back on myself, I might as well just look in the map. It is free time, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, nope. Rec room again, alright. That's where I was gonna head, but I wasn't sure if that would be the correct place to go. Right, we're off. We have a destination, we have a waifu to go visit. Fantastic. Nurse's office, I'll be seeing you very, very soon. Why do I feel like the rec room is over here? Somewhere. No, I must be wrong. Okay. So it's gotta be at the end of this hall then. Somewhere. Oh no, it's on the 3rd floor, isn't it? Yeah, okay, it's gotta be on the 3rd floor. Oh yeah, that's right, because that's where the physics lab and shit was. This was the pool and all that nonsense. So it's supposed to be up here. One more floor. And I'm just daft. Yeah, here it is. I recognize it by the door. Rec room's her favorite place when it opens up. Awesome.
I've grown entirely accustomed to life here. With enough time, any place can eventually come to feel like home.
Should I hang out with Celeste for a while? Yeah.
As for me,
I truly frighten myself. To captivate even insignificant little creatures like yourself.
That's just the kind of waifu I need, honestly. I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Celeste a present? Yes. That. Please like it.
Interesting, the gods heard my prayer and my wish has been granted. This is all because of my daily sympathy and compassion, is it not?
Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy.
Mr. Makoto Naegi. What's with the formality?
let's see.
Well, you see, I was hoping we could talk, just the two of us. Could you come to my room, please? Your room?
Indeed.
I will be waiting. What am I supposed to make of this, inviting me to her room all of a sudden? And she seemed almost shy. No, I must have just imagined it.
Yeah, see, if I was a girl like Celeste, I would never go for Makoto. Never. Not in a million.
I did what Celeste asked and headed to her room right away.
I am so happy.
I'm glad you came, Makoto. So this is Celeste's room.
I like how it looks all Victorian. It's really cool. Like Gothic Victorian. It's nice.
Anyway, what's going on? Why'd you ask me to come here?
Actually,
I received the results. Results? The child growing in my belly. It's yours. Wait, sorry. Wrong results.
You can't just say stuff like that. Well, if you never banged her, there's no possibility of it being the truth, is it?
Congratulations, you have moved up a rank. You are now C rank. Huh? C rank?
actually,
Oh, I have a habit of ranking those around me. What kind of habit is that? The most common is D rank. I have no interest in D rank. Most everyone at the school fits into that category. The worst is F rank. If you're F rank, I pay a special organization to have you killed. Your very existence is unforgivable. I hope she's joking. She doesn't sound like she's joking, but I hope she's joking. Conversely, the very best is A rank. But among everyone I have met, across all countries, I've never even found a B rank, let alone A rank.
this is fine.
So you being promoted to C rank is a very great honor. I see. Also, when you become C rank, you gain the right to become my official servant, a knight. Wow, I had no idea.
Indeed.
I have knights all across the world. They are quite obedient. I recommend you take me up on this offer. If you do your very best as a knight, becoming the first B rank may very well be within your grasp.
Could it be?
Perhaps even A rank. I can't be sure, but I feel like you may have the potential. I can never tell how much of what she says is a lie and how much is the truth. But after talking with her so much, I feel like maybe we understand each other a little better. So as a knight, please be prepared to give your life for me. I haven't actually decided yet. Definitely can't let my guard down around her. I guess I can call her my friend, but this is one I need to be careful with. And didn't see that changing anytime soon.
Yeah, look, she has a coffin. I don't know what that thing on her bed is, but it looks like a rabbit of some sort. Like a stuffed rabbit. And then she has like a bouquet, and then like some Japanese candles and shit. A makeup desk or something like that. And then she has like a portrait, and she has a coffin in her room, which is pretty wicked. Your maximum number of skill points has increased. Awesome. If you're F rank, you might be named Frank. I left Celeste's room exhausted and dragged myself back to my own room. I still have some time. I feel like I'm wasting my time sitting around here. I should go look around. Yeah, but look around where? Like, are you gonna tell me anywhere specific to look to trigger the next whatever the fuck happens? Or am I just not going that way because Toko's over there? Ugh. Toko can fuck off. Not a big fan of Toko, honestly. Can hear the disappointment in your voice. I agree, that could have been a bitter line, yeah. I feel like I became like 30% more depressed overall as soon as I read that sentence. Just a little bit. I like this pattern on the floor, that's pretty groovy. I like that. Ha, get it? Groovy? 'Cause it's a floor? Ha 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 ha! Look at me, I don't even need to try and I can make better jokes than you, Falafel. Come on, step up your game, please. Just a little bit. Speaking of fucking being... what's the word? A disappointment. I couldn't even remember how to get to the 3rd floor. I don't know where I'm supposed to look around, because I thought I had checked everything. But I guess I didn't. Unless this is free time again, but it didn't say free time. Unless it doesn't pop up every time it's free time and you just have to, like, guess by the music, like, whether it's free time or not. Oh god, everybody's back down on the first floor. Where's Kyoko? I want to hang out with Kyoko a little bit. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this. Maybe I should hang out with Celeste again. I know I keep hanging out with the same person, but there's a reason I'm doing it. Because after Chapter 3, we're not gonna be able to hang out with Celeste anymore. Where the fuck am I? Jesus Christ. I'm like a fucking dog when you fucking put a fucking towel over its head. She's hanging with Toko, LMAO. Yeah, the one place I didn't want to go near. Of course she's over there. So I'm just gonna hang out with Celeste again while I have the opportunity. Don't worry, I can't type for shit. I really can't. I can play Dark Souls better than I can type, and that's saying something, because I suck ass at that game. Before I go over to where Celeste is, let me go to the store, because I want to make sure I have shit that she'll like. So I'm gonna have to play the fucking slot machine again, but whatever. Shouldn't take that long, hopefully. So I think I'm just gonna use one at a time, because I know I've already gotten all the things that she likes particularly. So I have a better chance of getting the things I want if I just use one at a time. Like, I want duplicates right now. Have you given her coffee? Yeah, I think I have. Wait, if I give her the same thing, is she gonna get pissed off? Because I don't know how the gifts work in this one. Ooh, I got another cola. Nice. I like me some cola. Hey! Oh, look how fucking quick that worked. Nice, dude. That didn't take very long at all. You know what? Just in case, I'm gonna save it before I go and hang out with her, just in case I manage to fuck it up. Because I was looking at the gift guide and it said Chihiro liked a certain thing and I gave it to him and Chihiro freaked out like he didn't like it. And I was like, okay, so why say he likes it if he doesn't like it? That's a little bit dickish. Right, so I gotta go find Celeste again, but I have no idea where the fuck she is. I know she's in here, but I don't know where. Not in this hallway. Also, I don't know why Naegi is so goddamn short. He's short as fuck. There's Kyoko. Nice, I was also looking for her. Where the fuck is Celeste at? It says Celeste is supposed to be in here. Where the fuck is she? Oh, she's in the kitchen. Ah. That explains a lot. Probably looking for a fucking knife to stab me with when I don't become her fucking knight. Yeah, you two can fuck off as well. Not really a big fan of Sakura at all. It's like kind of the out-of-place character that, like, doesn't look like it would fit in. There's always one.
Ah, Makoto, I should tell you I've recently seen the shadow of death upon you. That is just a little joke.
Yeah, she has a very dark sense of humor.
It would seem I'm growing used to your deplorable face. This is another aspect of adaptation, I suppose.
Don't know a single person who is, TBH? What? To be honest, what? Also, good to see you, dude. Despite her thinly veiled insults, I spent some time with Celeste. I'm almost done, actually, with this stream. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. So if you guys don't know, Lies is the, person that I made the stuff for. The blue-haired one that I made. So, that's his character. Would you like to give Celeste a present? My dick! Yep. Alright, more tea for the lady.
Well,
So I can have this? I may have to revise my initial impression of you. The more wonderful things I receive from you, the better impression I get.
Seeing Celeste so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Don't know a single person who is a fan of Sakura. My buddy Tim is. Wait, did my reputation not increase? I thought I was supposed to get her panties. What the fuck? Game? Maybe I'm not at, like, the highest level of friendship yet.
This is a school announcement.
Although you
It
don't
is
really
now
give your
10
friends your underwear, do
p.m.
you? That's a little bit weird.
As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, An entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dream.
Sweet dream, he says. Sorry for his loss, yeah. I'm sorry for his fucking spine. That's what I'm sorry for. Maybe his pelvis. Nighttime already. I guess I'll just go to bed for today. Oh, nice. These are hilarious. I love these. One of these in V3 is fucking hysterical.
Happy New Day! I'm the kind of guy I don't want to celebrate a new year. I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every new day deserves celebrating, so...
Once again, Happy New Day!
You can give the same people the same gift over and over if you want? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I thought there was, like, different tiers of gifts in this one or something, like... once you reach a certain level with them, you can't give them that tier of gift anymore, so you have to move on to the second tier of gifts. Like,
Good
selective,
morning,
you know what I mean?
everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine.
Alright, I tell you this right now. If I was in a Danganronpa scenario, and some little fucking helium-ass voiced bear came on a fucking loudspeaker and said, "Wake up, bitch! It's 7 a.m.!" I'd be like, yeah, you can go fuck yourself.
Get
I'm going back to
ready
sleep.
greet another beautiful day.
I wouldn't fucking listen to that. I'd be like, you're not my real bear, Dad. I better get to the dining hall. I better hang out with Celeste one more time so I can get her fucking pantalones. Oh wait, can I just check my reputation from the, yeah, it's report card, isn't it? Yeah. Where's Celeste? Dead. 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 No, I'm kidding. Dead. Where's my fucking panties? Don't smile at me like that. You know what I want. Oh, she's being hard to get, isn't she? She's like,
I know what you're after, Makoto. Not this time.
we gotta hang out with Kyoko as well. Kyoko and Celeste are easily my two favorites. It took me a while to warm up to Kyoko, but I like Kyoko a lot. Because I'm very generic and stereotypical with characters I like. Like, I like the same style of character in every fucking game, no matter what it is. Especially Danganronpa games. Alright, so I was supposed to go to the dining hall, and this isn't free time, is it? So let's go to the dining hall, and then after whatever event this is, I think I'll end it off there. Because I've been up for about 2 hours. I would stream more, but I want to find more horror movies to watch tonight.
Oh,
Taka and Kyoko are not here today.
You know?
Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka.
Damnation!
May as well just forget about that guy.
so,
You don't have to get so mad.
You know?
They're rivals in love, what are you gonna do?
Don't put me on the same level as that virgin. I might catch his virginity.
But...
Nah, my guess is you're already infected. That's like the best line Hiro says throughout the whole game. By far.
Wait, can you really catch it? Stop being vulgar. Let's eat breakfast.
But as soon as my hands approached my food... Oh no. Oh no.
Huh? That voice.
The doors to the dining hall exploded open and a figure appeared.
So in the end...
So I like Toko's Genocide Jack personality rather than her regular self, but I think her regular self is very fitting for an author type. So it's you, Genocide Jack, and...
That's enough.
Don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious.
yep.
I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing red lingerie today.
I don't think anyone wanted to know.
Hold on a second, you... Huh?
Have you reached that
What's your
certain
top power
stage?
level? Like 35, 22, 33? You start out big on top to try and look thinner down south.
You SOB.
Look at your melons, they're seriously gargantuan. Do you dunk them in milk every night or something?
Ooh.
You're starting to freak me out.
No forgiveness!
If you lay a finger on Hina, I will show you no mercy.
So, what do you want? Surely you are not here to join us for breakfast.
Naturally.
Of course not. I came to hear a story.
A story?
A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet.
Are you talking about alter ego?
Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now.
What?
Why not? Because of certain circumstances. Up till now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned? I don't buy it.
It's all clear now.
I've just made a decision. When we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you?
What?
But isn't this a democracy? Or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority?
That's not what we're doing.
That's fine.
Well, whatever. Nothing else. Tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off, so I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has become utterly useless. Celeste, you don't have to say it like that.
I see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand this environment? Those men who clothe themselves in the cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting.
Interesting?
Such ignorance.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
What the heck?
That's why you came? To give us that amazing advice?
Seems I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant your desire and remove myself.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me.
Yep.
You don't have to play hard to get, Master. You can just play hard.
That doesn't make any sense.
Byakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed, and soon he was sprinting out of the dining hall.
What?
He ran away? So now he's running hard to get, I see. Wait. So at the end there, what was that all about?
Just now, Byakuya was like,
Maybe he's like the mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change.
guess so.
Those of us left in the dining hall finished our breakfast and went back to our rooms. And we promptly saved it because it's been 2 hours. What to do today?
Not have free time, that's what. Right, so I'm gonna save it there. And I'll see you guys soon. Bleep. Did that not save? I think that didn't save. I'm gonna save it again just to be safe. I don't trust myself. Right. The guy I was watching D2 finish the star thing with Hiyoko and got her panties LMIO. He wasn't sure how to feel about them at first. All of the people he would spend free time with were determined by the chat in his streams, I see. Yeah, I don't know about you, but I would not want to go collecting the fucking panties of a chick that looks like she's 11 years old. That's just me. But, I mean, to each his own, right? So. Who the fuck am I gonna host? I have no idea. Made a lot of Chris Hansen jokes? Yeah, I would hope so. If there's an 11-year-old involved, you have to have some Chris Hansen in there somewhere, honestly. My Chris Hansen joke is there's this part when Monokuma pops in from the side of the screen in Danganronpa V3, and he looks like Chris Hansen with that one meme. You know what I'm talking about? It's fucking hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna host you guys off to iJuke. He's doing some Bloodborne speedruns, I think. And he said he wouldn't get addicted, but he has. Because there's nobody else I want to host on, and he definitely needs the support. I think he recently got affiliated, so, like, if you guys are interested in the Bloodborne Souls community type thing, he's definitely a guy you should support. So I'll see you guys very soon. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. I don't know what time, because I stayed up really, really late last night, and I went to bed about, like, 8 p.m., or 8 a.m., I mean, so my sleep schedule's a bit fucked. So I don't know when I'll stream tomorrow, but we'll do the investigation of Chapter 3 tomorrow, I believe. And that'll be streamed tomorrow, so I'll see you guys then. Thanks. Cheers. See you later. Have a good one, you lot. See you soon.